guys ready for your second act? This guy's great. Make big applause for Dave Noble, everybody! Hey! How's everyone going? That's good to hear. So, I recently started watching Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. And, settle down. And I realised all you have to do is get a haircut and shave this shitty beard off, and look how good I look now! Hey! How's everyone going? That's good to hear. So, a few years ago, I actually got caught with some cannabis by the police. And they confiscated it from me, and I was like, what are you guys going to do with that? And they were like, we're going to burn it. And I was just like, that's what I was going to do. I was actually going to do that. The difference is I actually bought that cannabis and you guys stole it from me, so I guess we're both criminals. You and I, who would have thunk it? Tie me to you because you're just so sexy. So the pig just gets the bag and he puts it on the scales and he's like, 10 grams? This is worth $300. And I was like, $300 for 10 grams? Fuck. Should have been selling it to you guys. That's a lot of money for cannabis. How would I know? I don't know. I just bought it for a lot less than that. You know, cops, they always do that. They'll like over-evaluate. They'll be like, this cannabis hydroponic setup is worth $30 million. And it's like, I don't think it is. Why don't you sell it on and we'll see how much money you get back? And then at that point they just stay quiet, you know, kind of like the Catholic Church with their tax returns, you know, they're just like, oh, we didn't make any money this year with all those lawsuits with kids. Oh, pal, he's been such a good teacher, that's why we moved him from school to school, he's so good. It was like, oh, what was that, an incident over there? We'll just move him over here then, you know, that's it. And we'll just keep going all the way into jail, you fucking fool. Got him 50 years after the crime. That's justice. That's justice. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said the truth. I should have just kept talking. Should have just... Good. I didn't do anything, I'm just saying his name. Anyway. So, I'm not a big fan of, like, online dating because I'm dyslexic. I always spell words wrong and then press send, and then my biggest fear is a girl being like, I don't understand what you're trying to say, and then you just read the message and you're like, I don't understand what I was trying to say. Fuck, I don't know what I was trying to say. Should have just said, hey! Like, if you just want to say hi, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Hi. I don't know if I'm going to spell words wrong. I know what I am. You know, I hate when you get to like a profile and it's like, you know, if you don't know the difference between there, and there, then this relationship isn't going to work out. And it's like, fuck you, you know? Fuck you. I'm better than that, you know? Months later, she's like, I can't find a boyfriend. That's because your standard's like, there. Or is it there? I don't know the difference. Lower your standards. So a lot of you are probably looking at me being like, I bet that guy spent a period of his life just living in the back of his van. And you'd be right, you know, you save a lot of money on rent, you know. It's just like, who do I owe this money to? No one. Sweet, you know. The only problem is in like winter you just wake up in your car like, I'm so fucking cold. And in summer you just like, because it just sucks out all the moisture out of my body. So I got this van, I got this like white shiny van. I love that thing, you know, you just put a mattress in there and then you park it anywhere you want in the city, and then people in the city are like, we just bought this house for $2.2 million, and you're like, yes, I'm actually just parking here for free! For free! You know, it's pretty good. You know, I think I might raise my kids here, yeah, just living out the van, you know? Do you mind if I get my mail sent to your letterbox? I see here you don't have a Wi-Fi password. I'm going to change that to for free. But then, you know, like a parking officer comes out of nowhere and he's like, mate, this is just a 2-piece, you're going to have to move along now. And you're like, okay, that's cool, I'll just go to my favourite area to park. Vaucluse. I love Vaucluse. Because, you know, people are saying things like, we just spent $14 million on the house and another 4 renovations, can you believe it? And it's like, yeah, I can, because I'm just parking here for free. For free. I'm going to raise my kids here. For free. That's pretty good. Oh, jeez. So that wraps it up for me. Thanks very much, David.